You couldn't ask for more. Wanna steal the night away. Gonna leave this life behind an open door. It's so imaginable. You can run away. Last goodbye, live and die, just to say you could lose control. We're on a one-way ticket to county. We're coming for you.
Hello and welcome to another Nail or Fail, the show in which I give you my opinions on things that I think nail and things that I think fail. So sit down and stick around, and as always, enjoy. So the first nail is going to take you guys back to the 70s, back to the 80s, mostly the 80s. This thing here, and I just dropped it. I have to pick these up. Viewmaster reels, but not just any Viewmaster reels. These are the Jaws 3D Viewmaster reels. Oh yes, Jaws 3D. It was so wonderful. And the movie wasn't that great, as you guys already know what I think about it. But these Viewmaster reels were awesome. Definitely a nail. I remember as a kid, I wanted these so bad, and one of my neighbors had them. I used to always go over there and look at them. And one of the scenes in here with the guy in the shark's mouth scared the shit out of me as a kid. And still to this day, if I look at the Viewmaster reel with that little scene in it, still scares the shit out of me. So, good job on Jaws on it. Scaring the shit out of me successfully for a few decades. So that's the first nail, the Jaws 3D Viewmaster reel. We're going to go into a fail right here, and I hate to say this because I'm a huge fan of the show, and I've been a fan of the show since the first episode ever aired, but South Park. What has happened to South Park, man? Seriously, it's like gone downhill. Like ever since the end of the last season, well, the last half season, whatever you want to call it, the split. Fuck, man, this show's gone to hell. It's like, it sucks. Like all the episodes, like nothing's really like super funny anymore. I don't know. It's kind of like they were showing the episode where everything you heard was shit and it wasn't funny, and it kind of reminds me of that. But like it's really turned into that. We saw the special episode where it shows how they film it and all that, and they get it done pretty much in a week and all that. But it almost looks like they're getting it done in a day right now. It's not even a week. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Stone and Parker, big fans of them. I hope they get out of the funk. See, kind of seems like they're in a funk right now. I don't know if they got too many projects going on. But South Park's really taking a hit. And I would really hate to see it go, because it's a fucking awesome show. But yeah, South Park, right now, fail. Definitely. Sad to say, but a fail. I think the last real funny episode of South Park was probably the Human Centipede. What else? Let's do another nail right now. Nail in the music category. I don't do these very often about music, but I should. One of the best fucking albums I've heard this year, by far, is American Capitalist by Five Finger Death Punch. This shit is awesome. Seriously, I call this shit, it's a term of endearment because it's really a good album. You know, I kind of heard one of the songs and I was like, oh yeah, no, you know, I'll give him a chance. I'll listen to the album, put the album in, and really the album like hugely surprised me of how good it is. I mean, the first 7 songs are totally solid. So I gotta give it to them, man. This is like a really, really, really good album. Quite possibly, it probably is the best album I've heard this year thus far, is American Capitalist by Five Finger Death Punch. So if you haven't listened to it yet, you haven't gone out and bought it, or you haven't gone on and downloaded it from iTunes and paid your fair share, go ahead, do it, man. Seriously, this is really worth it. This album is really, really good. The Five Finger Death Punch, they get a nail. Another nail, recent comedy album. I'm a big fan of stand-up comedy, always have been, and a recent comedy album that interested me because I'm a huge fan of this guy, so I wanted to listen to it, is Patton Oswalt's new stand-up. Well, his new album. finest hour. Very good. Very, very good again. Patton Oswalt, extremely funny, at least I find he is anyway. He's probably one of the best comedians out there today that still does the whole stand-up thing. I'm not going to say he's better than Eddie Murphy, you know what I mean, stuff like that, but I'm saying, you know, the actually active that's out there. He's always been one of my favorites, and again, he delivers. I love his references to pop culture in general. Always, always well accepted. So Patton Oswalt, you, my friend, have nailed it. You nailed it. Another quick nail here is for my favorite hockey team, the Edmonton Oilers, which have started the season so awesomely. Finally, we're winning. Well, not the last few games, but we've been winning, which is awesome. Better where we are now than last. So a big pop to the Edmonton Oilers for making my hockey season mean something for the first time in a long time. And special thanks to Ryan Nugent-Hopkins for coming into the Oilers and really tearing this shit up, man. Awesome. Thank you. This we're talking about a little bit of sports. This is sports entertainment here. Another nail, TNA Wrestling. TNA Wrestling has actually done some good. And I'll tell you why. What TNA Wrestling has done very well lately is the whole execution of this Robert Roode versus Jane Storm feud. A lot of people are like, you know, it's too early, it's too early. What the fuck too early? Are you shitting me? They've been together for 4 years. So this thing has basically brewed and brewed and brewed, and the friendship and the love and the titles and the love for 4 years. That's pretty good. So coming to a halt right now, coming to a head, having James Storm win the title after Roode couldn't, having Roode come in, fuck him over royally for the title, having him hold that title, it's very, very good. Robert Roode, never really a big fan, never was, but he's definitely paying dividend right now. It pays to be Roode, and he's definitely paying off right now, so all the more power to him. Definitely a nail. Good job on that, TNA. Good job, because I think it could have been done a lot worse if I follow some of the other stuff that's been done in the past that I really don't get. But this is actually a feud that it made sense. It's been kind of building for a little while, where you kind of see little hints of it here and there. And Bobby Roode's coming out as a mega heel out of it, which is just awesome. So good job on that. Last, and certainly not least, the new movie, Harold and Kumar, the Christmas movie that's out. Saw it a few days ago with my wife, Amy. Amy actually picked the movie, which is a nail for her, because usually she picks movies that really aren't that great. Did I say that out loud? Hope she's not watching. But yeah, Harold and Kumar. Actually not bad. I'll give it a nail. It's not bad. It's not as good as the original, and I can't really see it ever getting as good as that because it was so new. And as the characters were new and all that, we didn't really know what to expect. So we kind of come to expect some really crazy shit to go on now. So it's not as good as the first. It's probably on par with the second. I mean, a lot of people were disappointed in the second because it didn't quite deliver where the first was. I don't think it could deliver where the first was, so I guess in a nutshell, it's kind of on par with the second one. If you like the second one, you're going to like this one too. Definitely good for shits and giggles. It's funny. And the 3D action in it is pretty neat. So definitely cool. The fact that Machete plays a Christmas-loving fucking psycho dad, pretty neat too. Definitely funny. MPH, of course, makes his must-see scene in this movie. So yeah, I liked it. It's a good holiday movie. Just don't take all the family. Don't take your kiddies to this one. So yeah, well, go watch that. Go watch the Harold and Kumar Christmas. I'll give it a nail. It's interesting. So that about covers it for Nail or Fail this time. Before I go, I want to remind everybody out there to go to my website, to go to www.askhavanything.com, click on the little link for Pac-Man, and help us bring back Pac-Man cereal. The crunch is on. We have General Mills on the ropes, man. Right now, they're like, oh my god, we don't know, we might have to actually bring this shit back for that fucking ginger. It's gonna happen. Together, we're gonna make General Mills bring back Pac-Man cereal. Give us that. Oh, the goodness of Pac-Man cereal was so good. So, yeah, and you know, go to my website, email General Mills. Also, you can tweet them. Add me on Twitter as well, so you can tweet them, copy me onto Twitter, put me in there so I can see it too, so I can help push it for you guys. But Pac-Man cereal, definitely, I think it's going to make a comeback. Definitely awesome. And I think that pretty much covers it. There's actually another fail I want to throw in here. I was just thinking about this right now because I talked about gingers. This whole bullshit called Kick a Ginger Day. I'm going to take a second here to talk about this because I think it's rather important. Apparently, some people out there think it's cool to go in and kick the shit out of gingers during this particular day of the year. I can't remember what the fuck the day is, but anyways, probably coming soon. It'll come eventually during the year. So, listen, a little background here. Hello, I'm a ginger. Kick a Ginger Day, it's bullshit. It's a fail. And I encourage anybody out there that sees a ginger kid, for those of you who don't know, ginger kids are redheads. Redheads like me, with the fire of love in the hair. If you see any ginger getting his ass kicked during his Kick a Ginger Day, or any time for that matter, what you have to do is approach the person who is delivering the abuse and really kick the fucking shit out of them. Seriously, kick the shit out of them. If I see anybody out there picking on a ginger kid, I would seriously go up to him and just kick the shit out of him. Like seriously, it fucking makes no sense. What the fuck kind of thing is that? Picking on a ginger. We got enough shit the rest of the year. You gotta give us a fucking extra day of it. That's fucking crazy. And I think actually beating them up might not be enough. What I would do with these people is you hold them down, you pull down your pants, and you either urinate on their face or shit on it. Whatever works for you. Doesn't really matter, it's your choice. So either he'll be fucking peahead or shit face, that's what you'll call the guy, whatever works. Whatever works for you. But kicking the ass of a ginger because of a fucking Kick a Ginger Day is fucking retarded. It's not our fault we all have gingivitis. It's a disease. It's commuting. We caught it. It's not our fault, man. It's not our fault. Why do you guys want to hurt us? Why? But seriously though, if you see any gingers get beat up, please, for me, think about me. Think of DCompose. And say, you know what? I'm going to kick the fucking shit out of this kid that's trying to kick the shit out of the ginger kid. Help support gingers. It's a good cause. So, yeah. Until next time, take care, guys. Later.